Mindfulness Maya here.
And Carleton.
In this video, we will be talking about something called empathy. Empathy is the ability to feel and understand how others are feeling or what they're going through.
Empathy, or the act of being empathetic, is super important in being a good friend, a good sibling, and just a good person. At the same time though, being empathetic towards others can be a bit too much sometimes, and it might even make you feel overwhelmed. Well, we're going to give you some tips to help you practice empathy in a good and balanced way.
Number 1. Try to see eye to eye. Everyone is different, which means we all go through different things in life. If someone is going through something that you've never experienced, try to see how things are from their point of view. Try to imagine what things might be like for them and how you'd want them to support you if you were in their place. This doesn't mean that what works for you will always work for them, but it's important to try to understand how other people feel and give your advice or support in a respectful way if the other person asks. Remember, you may look, sound, think, or do things differently from someone else, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't respect them.
Number 2, get emotional. It's always okay to feel your feelings. You can express them in safe ways and cry if and whenever you need to. Being emotional is a part of being human. This is a good thing to keep in mind when you try to practice empathy. If someone reacts to something in a way that you don't understand, don't yell or judge them. Instead, try to comfort them and really listen. What hurts or upsets them may seem small to you, but feelings are still feelings, no matter how big or small they may seem.
Number 3, don't overlook yourself. This is where we get into that good, healthy balance that we mentioned before. It's always good to care for other people and try to support them, but you have to remind yourself to do the same thing for you. Caring too much for others while ignoring your own needs can make you feel tired and overwhelmed in the long run. So always make sure you care for yourself whenever you can. Check in and ask yourself, how am I feeling today? Or what can I do to cheer myself up or make myself feel less stressed? Little check-ins like these with yourself can make a world of a difference. Even if you don't have the answers to these questions right away, you can always think and come back to it, or ask someone you trust for support.
Empathy is something that lots of people, even adults, are still trying to practice. It can help our world become a much kinder place if we all do our parts to learn and understand it. We hope that these tips can help you understand and start to practice empathy for yourselves.
Alright, that's all for today, but I'd really appreciate it if you'd breathe with us. Today we'll be doing the cookie breath. Get in a comfortable spot and close your eyes, or leave them open if you'd like. Then think of your favorite warm food and put your hand out like you're holding it. Try to imagine that you're blowing on the food and trying to cool it down. You can imagine any warm food that you like while you do this exercise.
I'd like to imagine that I'm holding a warm chocolate chip cookie, but whatever works for you is just fine. Alright, you ready? Breathe in through your nose and smell your food. Then breathe out and cool it off.
Breathe in and sniff, then breathe out and blow.
Last one. Let's make it count. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth.
Thank you all for breathing with us, and we'll see you again very soon. Until then, remember to stay calm and stay mindful.